Good morning. Here I am again, hair in a mess. Love doing videos like this because, like I said before, when you look your worst, you're not going to worry about every little nitpicky thing because it's all a mess. That's just me. So I just wanted to share with you, I'm on day 7 of the Reboot program, juicing program, feeling awesome, losing weight, lots of energy now. As long as I drink enough water. I see that when I don't drink enough water and maybe don't get enough juicing in during the day, I might feel a little weak the next day. So be careful, drink water. I am finding lots of new ways to make recipes on my own, just kind of putting whatever I find. Since I'm on the East Coast and not in California right now, it's harder, a little more difficult to juice because the produce isn't as readily available. I'm used to walking down the street to the farmer's market and getting fresh produce. Here in the Northeast, it's still winter, sort of spring, winter, and produce is expensive and not, it's obviously from California. So anyway, but I'm finding lots of different things. I'm using red Swiss chard instead of kale. I'm using spinach. I'm using lots of celery and carrots. And everything is tasting pretty good. I learned a little trick about using Worcestershire sauce, a couple drops of Worcestershire sauce in a veggie drink, and gives it a little peppy. Some people use Tabasco. I think that's good too, but it's all good, and it is amazing that very little hunger because your body is getting nutrients it needs, and I get hungry maybe at 6 or 7 o'clock at night, and then but there's no craving anything. It's just kind of like my hardest thing I have to say is. When I put things in my drink, in my juicer, like watermelon or apples or things like that, or blueberries, I just want to take a handful of it and stick it in my mouth. So it is still a little bit hard to get used to not putting it in your mouth instead of just putting it in the juicer and then drinking it. But it's all progress, and there was one other thing I wanted to say, and I forgot what it was. So anyway, oh, I know what it was. I looked at my video from the first day that I did this, and if you go back and look at that, before I started juicing, and my face has totally changed. My face was all swollen and puffy from the food that I was eating, and not that I've lost all that much weight, maybe six or 7, 8 pounds, something like that in 7 days. 6 days, today's the 7th day. And so, that doesn't seem like a lot of weight, but the change in my face was drastic. So take a look, and good luck if you decide to do the Reboot program. I think it's definitely worth it. Thanks for joining me.